Hey everybody, we're doing something a little differently this week, as we are kind of tired, so I just pulled out one of my favorite games of all time.
A series he has immense gushing admiration for, to say the least.
Yeah, it's because it's an underrated series, and I think it's an absolute crime that more people haven't played this game.
You think Ace Combat is underrated?
It has
Yes.
a very devoted fan
Everyone
base.
loves
it's pretty
Ace
known
Combat.
about.
Anyone who's played it loves Ace Combat.
A lot of people talk
People
about Ace
know
Combat.
about it. They're like, yeah, I've heard of that series.
Speak
Flight
very highly
Simulator
of it.
sounds pretty cool. Neat.
I know you and Matt talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Of course we do. It's a great series.
Now I know you talked about that, saying if you want to do something really neat with world building, like if you want alternate Earths, any sort of world that functions like our own, you sample from this game.
Years ago.
Yep.
Right.
Did you know?
Do you think you can lower the volume of the TV a bit?
A little bit, yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Otherwise, we're competing with the voice actors who act a lot better than we do. To be fair.
I'll just do this.
Those are the three. And him.
All right.
Leave it at like 20.
Yep. So that way they can
That might
read
work,
along.
unless like
Was a
appreciate
fighter
the
pilot
gunshots are loud or something.
Pixie.
No, actually, the gunshots are pretty subdued. Because, you know, they're going off like miles
10
away.
years ago,
Right.
there was a war that
Going
engulfed
off
the world.
fireworks.
So did you just pick the hardest difficulty?
Yep.
Yeah.
And in that
Because
war was
he's a
pilot
real
who
flying
traveled
ace.
across the sky
That Julian.
and disappeared from history.
Now, to be fair, I haven't played this game in like 3 months, so I might be a little rusty for the first couple of missions, but after that it should be
Oh.
easy.
So speaking of flying aces,
3
is there
months, you said.
a universe version of World War I or II in this game, sir?
The curtain rises.
No, want to know why? Because that would be
It was a
stupid.
cold and snowy day.
Because in this alternate universe, the events of World War II, as we know it, in similar fashion, happened in the 1990s, not the 1940s.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure World War II didn't exactly
So,
have jets
give
up
us
to
the
this level.
spiel on just a brief bit of
No,
history
the
for this
events
setting.
happened in the 90s. So the technology was much farther along by the time it actually happened, so as consequently the war was much shorter.
Okay.
But it kind of ended on a very nasty note, as you guys will probably find out at some point.
Oh, okay. So
Did Germany
long story-
win?
Don't spoil the game for yourselves. This game has one of the most terrifying levels in gaming history, in my opinion.
Okay, so brief alt history in this. Like, where does it diverge into its own entity?
The funny thing is that the geography of this world is completely different. It's a different world with humans developing at different rates at different points in time. The only thing similar is the dating system. That's all it is. It's a
So
completely different world.
Was this Earth?
No,
No.
it's known by the fan base as Strange Real.
Like the borders aren't even the same.
Nope, the borders aren't the same. Though you can, if you look at a full map, you can discern like the islands of Japan or Michigan's Great Lakes, but they're in different places on the map, and the whole thing's completely different.
Okay, but
So-
cultures are very similar to what we have here.
Yes, but they're in different locations and under different geographies.
Okay, and
So-
things are a little bit different.
It's a good alternate world. That's what
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying. It's
neat.
very well fleshed out. If you go on the wiki, you could stay there for a day and not read everything.
And go on the TV tropes and stay there for like 7 days.
Yep.
Because
So,
Was there like an
Wait,
Ace Combat
what?
game that
Why are
was
you
based in reality?
Pac-Man? Why are you Pac-Man?
it's a Namco property.
Okay.
Pac-Man has to be in everything. I think it's almost contractual that he has to be somewhere in every game.
Pac-Man
So-
has achieved multiversal status.
Are we gonna go unfair cheesy or
What is that
fair
supposed to
cheesy?
be?
This thing? This thing has a tactical laser.
You know what? Falcon. It has
What
a
was
cool
the
name. It has a cool
less
name.
weird looking one right before it?
That was the Morgan. This one is
Wait,
useful for
does
certain
Does it
missions.
shoot like laser boxing gloves? It can Falcon punch.
Are they trying to make it look like the Blackbird?
Oh.
Are they trying to make it look like the Blackbird?
No. The Blackbird has a totally different design. It has the nose cone nozzles on the. Ah!
I know the engines are.
Those cone
The only thing
Hard.
similar to the
Not the
Blackbird in
nose
design
cone.
with this plane is the tail fins.
Oh yeah.
And even those aren't identical.
I don't know. It seems kind of similar, just like more compact.
No.
Fair deal.
You know, there actually was a project to turn the Blackbird prototype into an interceptor fighter. They quickly realized this was not a good idea because the thing was literally too damn fast to shoot anything.
Oh, I can imagine. So yeah, I was asking
It's a
earlier.
buzzing little bug.
Isn't there an Ace Combat
Love
game
it.
that is based in reality?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like
Speak of that
going to
game.
Russia and you do things in Russia and
I'm-
actual Earth. And
I'm assuming
stuff.
people didn't like that one so much.
The, people liked it. It's just the fans hated it. Want to know why? Because I have an idea. We have this perfectly built up, beautiful alternate history world, and we're just gonna go ahead and say fuck it to the whole thing and put it in real world. I own the game that started the whole fucking thing over there, but I refuse to buy that other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't play the...
No. I refuse.
Was it the newest one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what's the little dots below the screen, like right below the class of the aircraft? That's what I'm
So
wondering.
the
You mean
Pac-Man
those?
that goes
Yeah.
in the pellets.
The little graph there?
Uh huh.
The graph shows your mobility, defense, speed, stability, air to air, and air to ground. Mobility is exactly what you'd say it is. Stability is how well it handles that mobility. Defense is self-explanatory, so are speed. Air to air is how it handles combat with other planes. Air to ground is how well it handles dealing with ground targets.
And the
Okay, that
Pac-Man,
makes sense.
and the Pac-Man motif?
Well, there's an explanation to that.
That's how many
Pac-Man.
kills I've gotten with this plane.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But there's a reason for Pac-Man. He's a trans-dimensional soul-eating chaos god that transcends the multiverse.
This
Can't
is the
you
Exo
see?
2 Wyvern. It's the highest ranking plane I can fly while saying that
It's not broken?
it's not broken.
Go broken.
These
Let's
planes
cheese
are.
this.
Are we really cheesing this?
The
Yes.
Falcon?
Who's in favor of cheesing this?
Just to
Yeah.
make this go fast.
To make-
Cheese.
cheese.
I like cheese.
Cheese. Well, I'm using
I like
the crow.
wine, and together we have a fine catering event.
Ugh.
So I'm going to pick this plane color because it's chrome. Future.
All right.
Anyway, I'm actually gonna pick.
Everything shiny and chrome in the
For
future.
this first mission, the tactical laser system is actually not the best option you have.
Oh yeah.
What's
It's
on
actually
the right?
this one.
What's
This
that?
is the fuel air explosive bomb.
That's
Oh,
a
It
neat
creates a
little bomb.
huge fucking explosion.
I like
Okay.
used bombs.
And that's like shooting other planes then.
Oh wait, I remember you telling me about this game and showing me the tragic, intense, holy shit event that happened in this game. But we're not
Yeah.
going to spoil it just
Yeah.
yet. I
You
don't really
spoil it, I punch you hard into the wall.
Cool. I'll just bounce back. It always happens.
It'll hurt like a bitch, though.
I'll
Anyway,
just-
this is also one
I'll
of my
read
favorite
several
quotes of
literally
all
bounce.
time. For all what is man in nature, and nothing in relation to infinity, all in relation to nothing, a central point between nothing and infinity,
And words of the spirit.
infinitely far from understanding
Oh snap!
either.
You memorized it.
Fuck off! I told you I know virtually everything about this game.
Welcome to 95.
This is a good year. 95 is an okay year.
Yeah, the S64 was coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
we had Big Bubba Bill balancing our nation's checkbook.
Yep.
It was before he decided to transcend the gap between the bushes with another bush. Wait a second, hey!
Oh, for the love of God, Brian.
So yeah, you kind of stand out compared to your partner there.
Yeah. You know, I'm surprised this mercenary air squad wasn't questioning where the hell this one pilot got this ultra-advanced high-tech fighter.
Oh, the pilots don't provide their
Because
own
you
planes.
have protagonist privilege, that's why. We don't question it, we roll with it. That's
Roll,
why.
you say?
Yep.
By the way,
Bar.
this is not a barrel roll.
It's an aileron.
It's an aileron roll. This
Thanks, Matt Pat.
is a barrel roll.
We've actually talked about it on Star Fox, so you weren't
Yeah.
there for it.
Yup. And I was just like, screw it, this universe is a barrel roll, so
By the
fuck
way,
you.
I knew that before Matt Pat made the video.
Yeah, I know.
Because I play this game.
I know, you told me beforehand, but in some universes it makes sense. You know, in the Star Fox universe, that's a barrel roll. That universe
Okay, what we're coming up on is an enemy fighter here. An F-5E Tiger, decent plane, though it wasn't really used as much as the F-4 Phantom during... It's a
Wait,
Vietnam-era
wait.
plane.
What was the name of the country? Ustolov? Are we in Gloria?
No, we're in Ustio.
Okay, not
these are
Ustio.
Belkan planes.
So you're mercenaries.
Yes.
So
And
what's an Ustio?
Who hired you to shoot these guys?
The remnants of the Ustio government, which which
Okay, so
Belka
these
just
are rebels,
completely
huh?
took down.
Okay.
So your partner just took out those two guys.
No, I did.
So what's your
Seems like you
spiel
should.
here? Why do you got
That's because I have
rebels
very- watch this.
government guys kind of like taking you down here?
So you got a lot of missiles then.
The Belkans were an incredibly aggressive militaristic state that like they're parallel Nazi Germany tried to take over the world by usurping others' governments. And I'm not going to say anything else because that's spoiler territory.
So you're saying that you work for the Nazis with this?
No, the Ustio is, you could consider them like Nazi-occupied France.
Okay.
Yeah, I noticed your missile count there.
So are
that
you
is a lot of
the
missiles on
Belkans?
there.
Yeah,
or
this
the
game
Ustio?
favors likable gameplay over realism, which is I'm perfectly okay with that because
That's fine.
there was a game that came out from the Xbox 360 early on in its lifespan that called
I remember
Zero G Fighters.
Yeah.
That was much more realistic. Yet I absolutely despise that game because it took realism to the point where it was just intolerable to play.
To be fair, there's plenty of games I'm gonna try that. Like, okay, step outside, step your toe. Oh shit, you're bleeding to death. That's the most realistic tabletop game ever.
Boom!
You're dead. You're dead. You didn't make it outside. You're dead. Fuck you. Roll up a new character.
Yep.
You drink water. Oh shit, you're choking. You're dead. You're dead. Realism.
Okay, Wall.
Wall.
That's the name of the pilot. You see how some of them have tags under there?
Oh.
These are unique aircraft, and you get special bonuses for shooting them down.
Oh,
Oh, so you have names for these people that you're killing.
in the
Yep.
name of fascism.
This is not. I'm not in a fascist state. For democracy.
What
Democracy is
Damn it,
not
you beat me-
negotiable.
You beat me to it. You gonna throw giant footballs at them? Giant flaming footballs?
Well, they are missiles. Missiles are kind of like giant flaming footballs.
What if you try using your machine gun?
Using the machine gun in this game is really freaking hard. And when I'm in the middle of a dogfight, it's usually not best to try and waste your time
So
lining
my
up a
question,
shot.
is there anything similar to America if everything's all different?
Yes, the
wobbly?
Ocean Federation.
Okay, that sounds cool. They
That's
have
what-
giant
They have their own
footballs?
problems, though.
Okay, no giant flame footballs?
No,
They can start a sports league in the grim dark future of 1999.
no, fuck off.
Giant flaming footballs.
Fuck
Be like
off.
Smash TV meets rugby.
Fuck off.
What? This is a great idea.
Dead. Not dead? Okay, fuck you too, buddy.
So your missile missed.
Yeah.
What's with your...
What the hell is that thing on the screen? Hold on.
I mean,
What the hell's going on?
what are you doing? You know what you're doing.
No, what the hell's that thing?
What thing?
That big circle. That's never been in the game ever.
Well, you're on ace mode,
You mean in the
right?
middle?
Oh, it's gone. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? You're right,
Uh-oh.
Brennan. I'm gonna try and close the gap on this guy because he's starting to piss me off.
Close the water gap.
Shoot him with your machine gun.
Well, lining up the machine gun is near impossible. Oh, thanks,
I mean,
Pixie.
It'd be like a challenge.
My wingmate just took care of that guy.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna just take care of that bomber then.
Is it possible to go in third person?
Yes, it is.
Oh man, that's.
Except I tend to prefer this version.
With the weird...
Hey,
That is a
got
weird-
one
No,
of
you can
those
even look around the
like-
cockpit too. It's pretty
That's
cool.
neat. That's pretty neat. You feel like you're really part of the action.
Yeah, you should like strap on like a VR helmet. And look
Yeah.
around. I'm sure they'll make some games like that for
You
you.
know-
Well, actually, Ace Combat 7 is supposed to come out at the end of this
Whoa,
year.
hello. You can have some VR systems. You can team up with Commander Steve. Like, I'm gonna help you. Hey, there's a guy in front of me. I'm shooting him
And
Are they gonna make Ace Combat 7 on the PC?
PS4.
down. All right.
Well, I guess Sony is
Here's
doing
the
their
thing,
VR
though.
headset.
You have to know your friends.
Boom.
'Cause Commander Steve is the worst pilot. He shoots you down. He takes the credits. Like, I shot down the enemy, guys. I'm really helping, right?
There is no Commander Steve.
I am Commander Steve.
I don't even know what you're referencing, man.
No, he's being dumb.
No, you're dumb. Just the one teammate. You're gonna get that. This is
No,
bad.
you're not. In any of the games, none of your wingmates act that way.
No, I mean you get PC friends rather than NPC friends. That's what I'm saying.
No.
So did any of those guys even try shooting at you?
Yes.
Because I figure like one hit from a missile and you'd be down.
Yes, that's exactly how Ace Mode works. So I didn't get hit at all.
Roll with stuff, man.
No, because Commander Steve is dumb.
It all
You're
started
dumb.
on that snowy day.
He's a really good pilot. You just are underestimating his
My
ability
first
to do
They
shit.
already did online Ace Combat. It was called Ace Combat Infinity.
Oh yeah.
It was okay.
Okay.
Except there was no PvP, which is really fucking dumb.
But what's the point? That's what people want. They want to just go back and forth and go
Dogfight.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, well, it's an arena score game. Ugh.
arena score. See what a guy sounds like. I'm going to be
The
a
Belkan
helpful
War is shrouded in
pilot.
mystery.
Oh, no, shit.
What do you do?
Skip the cutscene, fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So are we going right
Don't
into the next
distract
mission?
me when this cutscenes are playing.
Are we going right into the next mission?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
You know, give us some context.
You know, actually, hold on. There is a way that we can play that scene for you before we skip to next time. Just we're gonna discuss
Well,
stuff.
let's watch the scene and
Yeah.
then
Put
we'll
it in post.
cut it out.
So we'll
Securing this route is critical to Ustio's
pause here and then resume afterwards.
All right, pause it.
The Belkan War is shrouded in mystery. But now, a decade after the peace accords, a
To be honest, when you
portion
say
of the
Belkan,
records
it
was
really
finally
sounds like someplace in the
released.
Middle East.
I
Balkan.
quickly got
Belkan.
hold of it.
Pelican.
Wanting more details,
They're actually more
I
of a
acquired
northern area,
information from
similar to
unknown
Russia.
sources.
Okay. Well, there
There
is
was a
Balkan
reason for my
region and
obsession.
stuff.
Yep.
Oh, really? No.
The
Sweet
roots of the war
Switzerland.
lie in the Belkan
Okay,
War
here's basically
that
the-
took place in 1988.
There we go.
So that's the world map.
Belka,
Yep.
suffering from economic strife,
Yep.
permitted its eastern territory to secede. And the Republic of
Directness.
Ustio was born.
Yeah, that's the name of the capital.
But Belka's
Some of the names are
economic
kind of
troubles
typical
did
Japanese
not
game
subside.
hokey, but it's still interesting.
Meanwhile, taking advantage of the situation,
Fado.
the world superpower Osea continued to flourish.
Did that just look like a flooding scenario there?
Amidst the economic
No, that's
panic,
just the color they
an
chose for the
extreme
car. Showing the
right-wing party
cartoon
took
was
power
big.
within Belka,
Oh hey.
aiming to restore strength and stability to the
Exactly.
nation.
What would you say is your favorite Ace Combat game?
And on March 25th,
So this one then.
1995,
Yeah.
with the discovery
Hands
of
down, this
natural
one has the best
resources in
story,
Ustio,
the best
So-
themes, the best
began to
music, the
invade
best
its neighbors.
characters. Best game in the entire
It's the
series.
newest game. Is it
The Belkan
continuing the
War.
universe?
7?
Yup.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, they in the trailer for Ace Combat
Each
7.
country
Belkan assault
quickly
intensifies.
of
You
the
can
legendary
hear,
Belkan Air
So
This
It's
is
not
actually them
part of the
recycling
real
footage. Some of that's from
In
Ace
just a
Combat
few
5.
days,
Oh,
they
okay.
occupied all territories except for the mountain range.
It's you can
In
hear a
response,
song from
the
Ace Combat
occupied
5
Ustio
in
government
the 7 trailer.
placed all
So.
their
Oh,
hopes
that's
on a
neat.
joint operation between Osea
Ace Combat's one of
and the
those
foreign mercenary
franchises
forces.
that you know you've heard the music at some
This,
point
of
before,
course,
but
can be
nobody
found in
really
any
knows where it's
history
from.
Yup.
But I noticed a
Unless
strange
you tell
similarity
us,
in
because you
materials
know
again.
everything. You know everything.
There were
about
Like,
this series.
accounts of
right
the
here,
mercenary,
we're gonna double over the track
all
Roz
followed by
Race.
the code word demon.
Okay.
You've heard this song before. You just didn't know you heard it before. This is from Ace Combat 5 that Brennan's totally playing over right now and not making me look like a jackass.
How do you
Make
spell
it look
the
like
name of that title?
Roswell.
R-A-Z... Oh, sorry. R-A-C-G-R-I-Z. That's crazy.
Roswell.
And I can't tell you anything more past that because
Questionable if he ever did
spoilers.
exist.
Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers.
But thanks to some old friends in the military, I was able to track down several individuals who knew him.
Oh boy. So, you're
Is
working
one such
against
man.
the Belkans?
Yes.
Okay.
We're mercenaries that were hired by the Ustios and the Allies to combat the Belkans
Okay,
because
so you-
Ustio at this point, most of its major mainland military was destroyed.
Okay.
So-
So, where are you guys from then? Where are you chilling out?
The whole point about this game is that
The Belkan War.
the whole part about this particular game is that you don't know where the main character's from. Most of the main characters from the Ace Combat series are silent protagonists that you're meant to proxy yourself into.
So you can take from anywhere in the world saying, okay, here's this person's spiel.
Yep, and as a matter of fact, that's exactly what this game does, and you'll
Okay.
see that in a little bit. But
So, like, can you meld a story from your blank frame, or is it just make it ambiguous?
you can make it up in your head as you go along, or you can just go along with the story.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
But this game actually takes that whole thing to a new level, where it gives the character a personality without ever having to have the character say a word. And that's where this game's strong point comes from. Anyway, since it seems to be right around time, we will
Good time
continue
to
with
come-
we'll continue with the next mission next time.
Oh,
See you later,
yeah.
Flyboys.